Listen up. We are not making just any latkes today. We are making the crispiest, most golden, most unbelievably delicious latkes you have ever tasted. Forget those soggy, greasy potato pancakes you've had in the past. Those are a disgrace. Today, you will learn the method that delivers pure crunchy perfection every single time, without fail. This isn't just a recipe, it's a technique. It's about transforming a humble potato into a symphony of texture and flavor. The sound of that first bite, that shatter of golden crust, is what we are fighting for. It's the kind of comfort food that makes you close your eyes and just savor the moment. It's a tradition, yes, but we are going to elevate it. So, pay attention, because the details matter. Every step I give you is crucial. There are no shortcuts to greatness in the kitchen, and that is especially true with something as deceptively simple as a latke. People get this wrong all the time, and the result is a culinary tragedy. They end up with a sad, pale disk of mush that soaks up oil like a sponge. Not in my kitchen, not on my watch. We are aiming for a beautiful, lacy exterior, deep golden brown, with a tender, flavorful interior that steams when you break it open. It's a contrast of textures that is simply stunning. This recipe is designed to serve 4 people, but let's be honest, you might want to double it. For a standard batch, you will need about 1/2 to 2 pounds of the right potatoes. Don't just grab any old spud. The type of potato is critical. The amounts are precise for a reason. They create the perfect balance of starch, moisture, binding agents to ensure a latke that holds together and achieves that signature, earth-shattering crunch. This is your chance to impress. Don't mess it up. Get your head in the game. This is simple, yes, but simple does not mean you can be lazy. Simple means the technique has to be flawless. Every ingredient has a purpose, every step executed with precision and confidence. From the way you grate the potatoes to the temperature of the oil, it all adds up to the final glorious result. So, put on your apron, wash your hands, get ready to create latkes that will make you a legend. This is your masterclass. Let's begin. Right, let's talk ingredients. Your mission for perfect latkes starts with the right supplies. Do not even think about substituting willy-nilly. First and most important, 2 pounds of russet potatoes. I want russets, not Yukon Golds, not red potatoes. Russets, high in starch and low in moisture, perfect for crispiness. Fluffy interior and crunchy exterior. Get 3 or 4 large ones. Next, 1 medium yellow onion. It adds a beautiful savory depth of flavor that cuts through the richness. 2 large fresh eggs, lightly beaten, the binder. Now for the dry goods. 1/4 cup of matzo meal. If you can't find it, all-purpose flour will do. Matzo meal gives a lighter, more traditional texture. 1 teaspoon fine sea salt, plus more for sprinkling. Seasoning is not optional. 1/2 teaspoon freshly cracked black pepper. Don't use pre-ground pepper. Finally, a neutral oil with high smoke point for frying. Grapeseed oil, canola oil, vegetable oil. Don't use olive oil. Too strong and will burn. We need a clean canvas for our potato masterpiece. Your tools are just as important as your ingredients. You need a box grater, the kind with the large holes. Food processor with a grating disc, if you're making a massive batch. For this amount, a box grater gives you more control and a better texture. You will also need a large mixing bowl, a clean kitchen towel. Flat weave or cheesecloth is best, and another bowl to catch the liquid. For frying, a large, heavy-bottomed skillet is non-negotiable. A cast iron skillet is brilliant for this as it holds heat evenly. Finally, prepare your landing zone for the cooked latkes. This is not the time for a paper towel-lined plate. What happens? The latkes sit in their own steam and get soggy on the bottom. Useless. You need a wire rack set over a baking sheet. Air circulates, latkes stay crisp, oil drips away. Get everything laid out before you start. Mise en place. It's what professionals do. Be a professional. Now for the step that separates the amateurs from the masters. This is the secret. This is where the magic happens. First, peel your potatoes and keep them in a bowl of cold water to stop them from oxidizing and turning that ugly gray color. Grate the potatoes using the large holes of your box grater. Work quickly. As soon as you finish a potato, get the gratings onto your clean kitchen towel. Next, peel and grate your onion the same way, adding it right on top of the potatoes. The combination of potato and onion is classic. It's brilliant. Here it is. The squeeze. Gather up the sides of the kitchen towel containing the grated potato and onion. Hold it over a bowl. Do not do this over the sink. I'll tell you why in a moment. Now, twist that towel and squeeze. Squeeze like you mean it. I want to see you put your back into it. You will be absolutely shocked at how much liquid comes out. This is the enemy. This water is what creates steam in the hot oil, which prevents a crispy crust from forming. We need to get rid of as much of it as humanly possible. Squeeze until it's just dripping. The mixture inside should feel surprisingly dry. This is the pro move, so listen carefully. Look at the bowl of liquid you just squeezed out. Let it sit for 2 minutes. Don't touch it. You will see a thick, white substance settle at the very bottom. That, my friend, is pure potato starch. It is gold. Carefully, pour off the watery liquid from the top, leaving that beautiful white starch slurry at the bottom of the bowl. This is the secret weapon that so many home cooks throw away. What a waste. Now take your dry potato and onion mixture from the towel and put it into your large mixing bowl. Scrape that precious potato starch from the bottom of the other bowl and add it right back into the potatoes. Add your 2 lightly beaten eggs. Add the 1/4 cup of matzo meal. Add 1 teaspoon of salt. Add the 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Mix it all together with your hands or a fork until it's just combined. Don't overwork it. The mixture should feel cohesive and ready for the pan. This is a batter built for crispiness. Beautiful. It's time to bring the heat. Pour your neutral oil into your heavy-bottomed skillet. You want a generous layer, about 1/4 of an inch deep. Don't be shy with the oil. This is shallow frying, and the latkes need to sizzle, not soak. Place the skillet over medium-high heat. Getting the oil temperature right is absolutely critical. Too cool, and your latkes will absorb oil and become heavy, greasy abominations. Too hot, and they will burn on the outside before the inside is cooked. We are looking for the sweet spot, around 350 to 365 degrees Fahrenheit. How do you know when it's ready without a thermometer? Simple. Take a tiny shred of your potato mixture and drop it into the oil. If it immediately starts to sizzle and dance vigorously, the oil is ready. If it just sinks and sulks at the bottom, it's too cold. Wait. If it smokes and the shred turns black instantly, it's too hot. Take the pan off the heat for a minute to cool down. You must control the heat throughout the entire cooking process. This is what cooking is all about, paying attention to the pan. Now, let's fry. Use a large spoon to portion the batter. Use a small ice cream scoop to portion the batter. I like about a heaping tablespoon per latke. Carefully drop the mounds into the hot oil, but do not crowd the pan. Give them space. Fry in batches if you have to. Immediately after dropping them in, use the back of your spatula to gently flatten each mound into a pancake shape. This increases the surface area for maximum crispiness. Now, hands off. Let them fry for a solid 3 to 4 minutes on the first side. Don't poke them. Let them form a beautiful, deep golden brown crust. Once you see those dark golden edges, it's time to flip. Use a thin spatula to get underneath and turn them over carefully. Let them cook for another 3 to 4 minutes on the second side until they are equally gorgeous and crisp. When they are done, remove them from the pan and place them directly onto your prepared wire rack. Do not stack them. As soon as they are on the rack, sprinkle them with a little more salt while they are still hot and glistening. The salt will stick perfectly. This is how you build layers of flavor. Look at what you've done. Just look at them. Perfectly golden. Lacy, audibly crispy. That is a thing of beauty. This is the moment of triumph. But a great latke deserves a great partner. The classic accompaniments are classic for a reason. They work. A dollop of cool, tangy sour cream, creme fraiche, cuts through the richness of the fried potato beautifully. Unsweetened applesauce. You can serve them both and let people choose. If you want to get a bit more ambitious, you can elevate the dish even further. Drape a small piece of silky smoked salmon over a latke topped with sour cream. Finish it with a few fresh chives. Dill. The combination is stunning, turning a humble potato pancake into an elegant appetizer. For a sweet twist that children often love, a little sprinkle of cinnamon sugar, a drizzle of honey. The point is, the latke is your canvas, but for the first one, I want you to try it plain, just with a sprinkle of salt, to appreciate the pure, unadulterated perfection of your work. Here are a couple of final, crucial tips to ensure success. If you are frying in batches, which you should be, keep the finished latkes warm and crisp in a preheated oven set to around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the wire rack with the latkes on its baking sheet directly into the oven while you finish the rest. And remember to monitor your oil level and temperature between batches. You may need to add a bit more oil and let it come back up to temperature before you start the next round. Consistency is key, so there you have it. The secret to ultra-crispy latkes is no longer a secret. It's about using the right potato, controlling the moisture with a ruthless squeeze, saving that precious starch, managing your oil temperature with precision. It's not complicated, but it demands respect. Gather your friends, family. Present them with this platter of golden perfection, and listen for that crunch. That is the sound of victory. You've earned it. Now go on, get in the kitchen and make me proud. Delicious.